Long a capable yet rather uninspiring rival to segment heavyweights like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Ford Escape, the third-generation Hyundai Tucson has reinvented itself with a striking exterior, along with an upscale feature set, while retaining that high level of value for which Hyundai is renowned. So, let's see if these changes are enough to give the Hyundai's best-selling challengers something to worry about. From a design standpoint, the Tucson certainly checks all the right boxes. Infused with the sophomore edition of Hyundai's fluidic sculpture design language, there really isn't an angle we don't like. This visual verb takes on a more conservative approach inside, where high-quality materials intermix with well-shaped seats, symmetrical armrests, and a long-throw steering wheel to produce an impressively natural driving position. Both the 5 and 8-inch touchscreen infotainment systems earn high marks for their physical menu shortcuts and intuitive interface, though reaching them can be a bit of a chore for taller drivers. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay comes integrated with the 8-inch unit, as does the most depressing pre-installed ringtone ever fitted to an automobile. In addition to reclining seat backs, the rear quarters feature ample headroom and legroom, along with a serviceable center seat. Habitable. Families living in warmer climates should know that only the $31,000 limited model offers rear air vents. The cargo bay, while sufficiently roomy, is one of the smallest in its class. That it lacks rear seat fold-down levers is somewhat of a disappointment, and the dual-level cargo management system is more gimmicky than useful. But things begin to turn around on the road. The driving experience as a whole is well sorted. The cabin is easily one of the quietest in the category. Ride quality leaves nothing to be desired in terms of compliance or comfort, and the steering doesn't require an inordinate amount of supervision on the highway. A welcome departure from the outgoing generation of Hyundai vehicles. On the other hand, the optional 7-speed dual-clutch automatic suffers from a notably abrupt throttle tip-in. But as soon as you gain some momentum, civility is restored, and all is right with the world. Directing power through that 7-speed dual clutch is a 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, good for 175 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. While it may not be a fuel economy leader, the Turbo 4 strikes an appealing balance between efficiency and performance. If balance isn't your thing, base SE models still employ the carryover 2-liter 4-cylinder and conventional 6-speed automatic. Along with its corporate stablemate, the Hyundai Tucson starts in the mid-$23,000 range and tops out about $10,000 later if you tack on options like all-wheel drive, adaptive HID headlights, hands-free power liftgate, panoramic moonroof, ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, an 8-inch 8-speaker multimedia system with navigation, and a suite of adaptive driving aids including automatic collision braking, lane departure alert, and blind spot monitoring. Noticeably absent from the options roster is adaptive cruise control, which can be had on rival models like the Mazda CX-5, Honda CR-V, and Jeep Cherokee. Because base models come well appointed with goodies like automatic headlight control, a 6-speaker audio system with Bluetooth and a USB port, stain-repellent cloth upholstery, an automatic transmission, and a 60/40 split rear seat, the Hyundai Tucson undercuts similarly equipped rivals from Toyota, Honda, Mazda, and Subaru by as much as $900. There really isn't a bad choice in the current field of compact SUVs. To that end, there really isn't a whole lot that distinguishes the Hyundai Tucson from other recommendable small crossovers. But if you've been drawn in by its artful design, now you know that the Tucson has the substance to back it up.
How far forward will it lock?